Well, Jim, how do you feel after that?
Just delighted, Jim. Really, I'm over the moon for everybody. Connected to the club. It's been an extremely difficult season so far, which people have spoken off about. But tonight is a real positive moment, and the players deserve so much credit for pulling off what seemed the impossible prior to the game. But we genuinely believed before the game, if we went about it in the manner that we could, and we got the tactics right, and the players, played to the levels they were capable of, then we believed that we were capable of causing an upset. So yeah, just really delighted that we're in the semi-final.
What an amazing performance from the team tonight as well.
Yeah, I mean, especially when you go a goal behind after 6 minutes, and the game hadn't even really got going yet. But I felt we probably showed Rangers a little bit too much respect in the opening 5-10 minutes. But after the goal went in, the players showed a brilliant reaction. They really did, to not let the heads go down, to show great character, to come back in the manner that they did. And we spoke about that before the game. Regardless of what happens, whether we go a goal in front or we go a goal behind, we stick to the task, and we stick to what we've discussed and what we worked on in training. And they've done it brilliantly. I'm so pleased for them, because they're a brilliant bunch to work with. They give me absolutely everything every day in training. The subs included, everybody. That was a real joint effort, and I said that to the players on Monday. The guys on the bench and the guys who aren't in the starting 11 are the ones that really drive the boys that are in the team. And I'm delighted for everybody connected to the club. As you said, it's not just about the people that are here. It's not just about the board or the players. It's about the fans at home, and that would have been a brilliant occasion for us to have a full house in here tonight, for the fans to witness such a brilliant performance. But unfortunately, they're all at home watching on the telly, and I said that to the players after the game. They have no idea how happy they've made a lot of people in Paisley, and obviously we've got fans all over the world. So yeah, that was a big performance for them.
The way we won it says so much about the character of this squad as well, given how easy it would have been to be deflated by Rangers' late equaliser.
Yeah, I mean, we all were, but that goal going in so late on can really take the wind out of your sails. But I have to credit the players. Myself and Sharpie were kind of planning for extra time, if I'm being honest, and we were wondering what kind of changes we could make to try and freshen it up, because some of the boys were dead on their feet because of the effort that they put in. But it just shows you what they've got inside them, and sometimes it's not about playing brilliant football. It's about what have you got inside you, in your heart, and in your stomach, and are you willing to fight and scrap, and are you willing to keep going right to the last kick of the ball? And the lad's done that, and it's just brilliant. I'm absolutely, honestly, just kind of so proud of what the players put in tonight for the club. And managers talk about being proud of players far too often for my liking, but tonight is a real sense of pride.
You talked in the press, I think, last week about maybe having 6 midfielders pitching in with maybe 6 or 7 goals a season that would really help your campaign. That's Jamie tonight, another 2, 5 in his last 4. How pleased were you for him?
I'm delighted for Jamie, and it's something that we've spoke about with all the midfielders. They have to get themselves in the box a bit more. I know a couple of the goals are penalties, but they have to be willing to bust the gut to get in there and be in the right place at the right time. And he showed real composure for the second one. It would have been easy to lash at the first one, but he's actually got the peace of mind to drag it onto his weaker foot and then just pass it into the bottom corner. So he's been a real big player for us recently, and he's played a big part. But so have all the other lads. It's never nice to just single out any one individual. That was a real collective performance. Jack Hannock in goal made a couple of saves when he had to. The back four were outstanding. The 3 young lads in the middle of the park, again, what a shift they put in. And John, although people might look at it and go, he's not done a great deal in and around the box, the job he done for the team defensively was huge, and I noticed it big time. He was brilliant. So delighted for everybody. Brilliant.
Big game against St Johnstone on Saturday, and I know we don't want to kind of, we want to kind of realise the importance of that game, but how much do you stress to the players just how big a win this was? Because that's a really good Rangers side tonight who would have been gunning for the treble that we've now beating who hadn't been beaten in 27 games.
Well, exactly. 27 games unbeaten prior to tonight is an incredible achievement for Rangers, and that puts us now 10 unbeaten. So for us to do 10 games unbeaten is incredible, but it just shows you how big an effort Rangers must have had to do 27. But I'm just, obviously the league is what's most important to us as a club. We want to maintain our Premiership status year after year. But I said when I took the job and when I spoke to the board, I wanted us to be competitive, and I wanted us to try and not just be satisfied with surviving in the league, but could we really try and generate the finances and generate that belief within the club to really make ourselves a force to be reckoned with and genuine top 6 contenders. And I think we're getting there. We're not quite there yet. We're at the wrong end of the table still, but we are getting there. I feel as if there is improvement within the group, but we want to get in the habit of going far in the cups as well. And for us to get to a semi-final is brilliant. And we look at the Scottish Cup as well, and we think we can go far in that as well. And that's what we've got to be aiming for every single year. Financially, it's a huge reward for the club as well. So hopefully that will go some way in what's been a difficult year for the club financially to pay in some bills.
Yeah, and that's a semi-final that's really opened up now with the likes of Celtic and Rangers and Aberdeen and Hearts out now. I believe we've drawn Livingston, so we hear. I haven't actually seen the draw. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, I said in the press on Monday that I think every other team that's left in the competition will be hoping we win tonight, and I stand by that, because obviously everybody wants Celtic and Rangers out of the cups, because if they two are out, then it gives the rest of us a real genuine chance. And I just said that to the players after the game. There's no point beating Aberdeen in the last round, then beating the Rangers in the quarter final, and not believing that you're capable of going all the way. We're not satisfied with just getting to a semi-final. We have to now go and do the business in the semi-final against Livingston, and then when we get to the final, we have to go and do the business again and win it. And that's got to be our mindset, and it will be.
Well done tonight.